Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on my video. May 19th was our final snowfall up here in the north. Unfortunately, it delayed a lot of things, including me getting out on my first solo up here in the north, but spring was still well on its way. It just allowed for the ice to hang on just a little bit longer, which was frustrating, but I still got out, spring still came, and here we are. So I hope you enjoy the video you're about to watch. It's fun to make, and I'll have a few like this throughout the summer, so appreciate it. Let me know in the comments what you liked, and enjoy. I love that sound. Sound of spring. Took far too long up here. Ice out was last week, and it's the end of May. If you've seen any of my previous videos, I couldn't even paddle this a week and a half ago, so I'm super stoked to be out here now. Love those sounds. The birds, frogs. Once in a while the loon goes off, but it's, like I said, the end of May, so loons are still coming back, but lots of other birds have returned, and it's been awesome. So the purpose of this one-nighter solo trip, way up in the middle of nowhere, is to scout out a site that I can take my almost 2-year-old son, Bennett. He's pretty good at understanding things, and he's learning a lot pretty fast. So I think I can do it. I think I can pull it off. But there will be some things that I have to bring because of how young he is and how little he is. That will be a little bit overkill. So it's going to be a one-night solo trip to figure out if I can bring Bennett on his first one-night solo trip in the future. Now, to make this work, this single solo trip that I'm on, I've had to pack up, get ready and leave, launch the canoe and everything after he goes to bed, because we have a 2-month-old at home as well. And we get super lucky that both our kids have slept through the night since 2 months old. Ren, our newest addition, she's slept through the night pretty much after a month and a half. She gave us 6 hours. Now she gives us 8. Sometimes she gives us 10. And they caught on really quick to the proper sleeping schedule. And it's been a blessing for sure, because I get to do stuff like this. And occasionally my wife gets to come and enjoy it too. So it's a different life we're living right now. Complete isolation. We are literally within a half hour of Wabakimi Provincial Park, and I can't wait to explore that. Bennett will go to Wabakimi at some point before we're done up in this part of the woods, this neck of the woods, is proper saying. So that being said, I'm going to paddle as far as I can, try to get to this campsite, and I might throw a few lines out in the process, but I'm just here to have fun, have a good time, and see if I can make this work. Ooh, nice walleye. Well, I have landed. Just checked into my room. Looks like we're on the 3rd floor. Sure there's no bears here first. Never know. Actually, one thing I do want to check for. If I heard something. One thing I do want to check for on some of these islands is caribou sheds, because some of these islands haven't been camped on yet, and what caribou like to do, not that they like to, but what caribou do naturally is they come to islands, the females will come to islands and give birth. The change in hormones is what allows them to shed their antlers, because female caribou have antlers just like males. Little boggy here. Little bog, little bug. Nice view, that's for sure. I'm going to be studying maps this whole time, trying to figure out where else I can explore in this short solo single night trip. Well, mosquitoes are definitely bad. Beautiful scene here, just all islands around me, and got my fridge working down there. Got 2 beers for tonight, and then I got some creamer from our coffee in the morning. Everything else is dry food. So kind of easy when you're only staying out here for one night. Not even a full 24 hours. It's all I can get out for right now, and I'm happy with it. This is what I get, and it's beautiful. So. Okay. That is the first flock of geese that I've seen since August of last year. It's crazy. So I just got my gravity fed water filter set up here in this little stump in a tree, and got it 1.5 gallons, so if I need any water throughout the night, probably come from this little tap here, which is awesome. But I already had a bit of water on my way here, and having some alcohol, so probably won't need too much water, but just in case, probably wash my hands there if anything. Put on my life jacket, got my rod set up, got everything in there for a nice night paddle. Like I said, it's pretty well 11 o'clock now, and I can still see a lot, so I'm gonna go grab one of my flashlights just so I can see where I'm paddling, and we'll be off. It's almost 11 o'clock and the sun hasn't fully went down, which is so crazy up here. It doesn't feel like 11 o'clock at all. I thought maybe it'd be, I mean, I'm just not accustomed to the range of sunlight we get up here. To me, in the southern Ontario area, this would be like 9:30. But no, it's almost 11, which is just awesome. Explore this. Yeah, that's a frog. Right in the middle of the lake. Actually crazy, man. What are you doing out here? Hey, you're gonna get eaten. What are you doing way out here, bud? I'm surprised you're even alive. I'm gonna turn off my light before something does eat you. You want to ride, bud? Like here? No? Okay. Guess Uber doesn't exist out here. Not even for free. Anyway, that was a frog or a toad or something taking a swim. Well, I just decided to put on my high beams here, and there's a tree right across this little channel I'm in, so glad I put on the light, but hopefully I can still fish this channel. This is like between two islands, so got one island on my left and one island on my right, and should be some fish in here. Once I get past the stick, I'll should be good. In fact, we'll cast straight that way. Nice view there. I was eaten alive by mosquitoes earlier. They're still like not gone, but it was bad for a bit. Trying to get some cool shots with the drone, and I've been really trying to be steady with that because my drone doesn't do anything automated, and I was getting eaten alive just trying to hold those controls still. So that sucked. But if you get, oh jeez, there's rocks right here. If you're getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, like your hands, your legs, whatever, just go in the water. If it's cold at all, immediately soothes you. I dunked my hands in the lake, and this is like pretty much still ice water. There's some places north of me that do still have chunks of ice, so it soothes it right away. It basically makes them stop itching, which is awesome. The ones on my back, obviously I couldn't jump in the water completely or else I'd be freezing right now, but the ones on my back are still pretty itchy, which suck. But almost completely around my little island, and I'm gonna turn off the light again now that I'm around these sticks and keep fishing. So something just went under the water here as soon as it saw me. Took off. It was small, like maybe a muskrat. casting here. This looks promising. Well, everyone, I'm sitting in my hammock. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to sleep in my hammock or my tent. Such a nice night. I think it's only going down to 13 tonight, and it's the warmest night we've had since the snow's come off, so it's tempting, but I'm just going to sit here for a few minutes and see if the mosquitoes get at me or not, and then I'll make my decision. But I was going to have a fire tonight, decided not to. Collected all the sticks and kindling and firewood, but I'm going to use that in the morning so I can get on the water as soon as possible. I'm going to try to aim to be up for 6 and be back home around 9, so it gives me 3 hours of kind of messing around early morning. And sorry, there's a mosquito. But I'm going to see what happens tomorrow morning. Hopefully I can get on the water early and do some exploring and maybe catch some fish or see some wildlife. So I'm excited for that, but I just got to figure out where I'm sleeping for now. So anyway, if this is the last you're seeing me, good night. I'll see you in the morning, and thanks for watching so far. Well, good morning. It's almost 7:30. Slept in about an hour and a half later than I wanted to, but I don't think 6 o'clock was ever going to happen. So I had a decent sleep, woke up lots. I'm not in nearly as much pain as I thought. Clearly I had to come to my tent. Bugs were just too bad. So, but yeah, it didn't hurt too much. So good sleep, I guess. hazelnut. Kind of cool. I've lost these spoons like 4 times now. In my pocket. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Instant coffee's disgusting. Me and Kaylee were looking at a French press last night, or 2 nights ago. I don't speak French, so she had to read it for me, but hopefully that's in the making. Child lock is on this. I don't know if I'm going to get my creamer or not. Ooh. What in the... Let's see if that was enough. Well, I'm on the water by 9. Kind of wanted to be home by now, but that's just the way things are when it comes to me and packing. I definitely gotta get a system. I gotta learn what I absolutely need and what I absolutely do not need. I didn't even have to do portages or anything, and I'm still a clutter when it comes to organization and packing. So no texts or updates from my wife yet on the Garmin, so gonna see if I can make it home before the babies are too stirred up. Ben will be fine, but once Bennett's up, he'll want food and he'll want to get out. So I'm gonna try to race home, get him out of bed, and that'll be my trip. So it's been a good trip though, even though it's just 12 hours. I'm glad I got out. Just waking up and having coffee on the rock was worth it. Well, everyone, that's all I got for you today. I'm just going to play some clips here of my journey out. This paddle was about half hour long. It was a little bit longer on the way home due to fighting the wind, but it's real close to home. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be doing more like this in the future, and I'll see you on the next one.